So the state pension is a benefit paid by the government to anyone who reaches the age of 66 who's paid national insurance. This is what's like job seekers allowance. If you work for 6 months and then become unemployed, you're not entitled to job seekers allowance because actually you need to have paid the national insurance contributions to be actually entitled. Now with the state pension, to get the full state pension, you need to have paid 35 years worth of national insurance contributions. Now, the state pension, being a benefit, is unlike a personal pension. So if I save into a personal pension and I die before I reach the age of 66, then my spouse or dependents will be entitled to that money. It's money that I've paid in. Whereas the state pension, there's national insurance contributions that need to be paid for you to be entitled, but it's unlikely that a spouse or dependent will benefit if I die before the age of 66. When you die, if you've started claiming your state pension, it'll just stop. Your spouse or your civil partner might be able to get higher payments on their own state pension. And if you haven't started claiming it, your estate might be able to get up to 3 months worth of it. Marie Curie research reveals that planned increases to the UK state pension age will cause significantly more people to die before receiving their state pension, pushing their families and them back into poverty. The charity says that thousands will be affected annually. Their analysis shows a substantial rise in the number of people dying without pension access as the pension age increases. And Marie Curie is urging the government to grant early pension access to the terminally ill, regardless of their age, to alleviate financial hardship. So raising the state pension age will lead to more people dying in poverty. More than 92,000 adults die each year before they can claim a pension. And according to them, for every year that the statutory pension age increases, thousands more will die without being able to collect their pensions. By 2022, 1 in 7 deaths in the UK were among adults who died before the state pension age of 66, representing 92,000 people in total. As it stands, the state pension age is set to rise to 67 in 2026-27, and this will see an additional 7,700 individuals dying before getting any payments from the state pension. And furthermore, an age hike to 68 is currently proposed to happen between 2041 and 2043. This would result in 108,000 people each year passing away without accessing their pensions. 2 years ago, less than 9% of deaths under the age of 66 happened in Dorset, 22% in Manchester, while the London Borough Haringey saw figures shoot past 25%. In terms of the country, Scotland had the highest deaths under the state pension age in Glasgow City at 22%, and Derry in Northern Ireland having 18%. Torfaen in Wales had 17%. So Marie Curie have shared the testimony of a young lady called Charlotte, whose family have been affected by the current political status quo. Her mother was unable to tap into her pension savings before she died at age 56. She explained that Mum should be getting a state pension. She was very stressed about having to save money and was wondering how to pay for her funeral. In the last few months, she has always been frantic about money because she just didn't have it. And the more stressed a person with MS is, the worse their symptoms become. So Marie Curie outlined what needs to be done to ensure pension justice for those who are dying. The impact of an increase in state pension age will be felt disproportionately in the already disadvantaged. The hardship caused for individuals affected by a rise in the state pension age will not only be felt by those dying in poverty, but their dependents and their families. As people living with terminal illness and working age are twice as likely to die in poverty than older people without mitigating actions, an increase in the state pension age will increase the number of people who die whilst living in poverty. Marie Curie is calling on the government to give dying people access to their state pension and other pension benefits, no matter what their age. Most of us know at least somebody who's died before they hit their state pension age, and there must be a terrible sense of injustice within the family. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Keep well, and I'll see you on the next one.